If you've been looking for extra building slots for Warhammer 3 in 2026 and have been just so confused by the amount and variety of them, you're not alone. I myself was looking for the best and most compatible combo of extra building slots that we're going to look at and explain them in this video. We'll go from mods that add just a pinch of slots all the way up to what's possible without editing start pos files in Mixer, which is required by all extra slots mods mentioned today. Any mod that edits start pos will most likely require a submod to Mixer for any mentioned mod to work. Huge respect and many thanks to Mixu for hosting and updating Mixer that none of the presented slot mods wouldn't work without. All presented slots mods in this video affect both the player and the AI. How's it going everyone, Chopchop here, and today's set of mods will be opening with a mod mostly dedicated for people that play vanilla without expansion of generic series. Let's call it Tier 0. And for them, we have building slots extended, lore settlements, 10-12 slots that extends the number of building slots for the key capital settlements like Altdorf or Helpy. Cities extended in this mod mostly contain landmarks that can now be built without the loss of slot. Before we move to the next tier, we have to take a look at mod that doesn't add any slots on its own. However, it will be essential for anyone using extra slots mods onwards due to UI overlap in provinces with 4 cities for people playing on 1080p resolution, at which I'd assume more than half of players enjoy the game. And so the next mod will be UI Builder, 3-row city and cults. This mod contains all required and updated changes in UI scripts that support both regular cities overground, all underground expansions, but also most, if not all, popular mods expanding down below. Originally made by Sud.ks, later submodded by Myxameno, and now merged and expanded by me in this mod. Next up, at Tier 1 we'll have Building Slots Extended Tides of Torment Update. An updated version of mod originally created by Myxameno, now containing cities added after its last update, which sadly was in June 2024. Thanks to Solmyr, we can now enjoy the mod to full extent. The mod is a compilation of extended slots both for major and minor cities, which respectively receive 12 slots when it's a generic capital, 14 or 16 when special, and 5 for all generic minor towns. To further expand this mod, I recommend Building Slot Extended Wood Elf Outpost Submod by Myxameno for Wood Elves, Warriors of Chaos Outpost expansion by HungryBat for Warriors of Chaos, and Building Slots Extended Extra Races Compatibility Submod again by Myxameno for compatibility with various mods. At Tier 2, for those who would like to take a step further, we got Building Slots Extended Compilation, which in opposed to previous one adds 6 slots to small towns and in unified manner 12 or 15 for generic and special province capitals. The mod allows you to drop previously mentioned Building Slots Extended Extra Races Compatibility submod as it's fully integrated and extended to more mods in this compilation. This mod is compatible with both previously mentioned expansions to Wood Elves and Warriors of Chaos. However, this mod is also supporting mods reworking these race economies in mods Warriors of Chaos Expanded Building Overhaul and also Wood Elves Expanded Building Overhaul, adding extra slots to custom cities provided in both mods. As author's side note, neither of them require any extra slots, so you can enjoy the rework building economy even using base game slots. This compilation is my preferred choice of expanded slots that I recommend the most. Now mostly for people playing tall, as from my experience playing wide with this amount of slots may lead to campaign fatigue, and so I don't recommend them for those who are planning to paint them up in each campaign. At max tier 3 we have 2 standalone mods. Building Slot Extended Major Settlements 18 slots and Building Slot Extended Minor Settlements 8 slots. Both of them have built-in compatibility with extra races mods and also compatibility with the previously mentioned Building Slot Extended compilation, so it's possible to use either of them just for capitals or small towns, or mix and match them with the compilation or the Tier 1 BSE mod that provides as much flexibility as I think it's possible without hosting extra start pos mods. The limit set in Mixer is at 20 slots for capital and 8 slots for small towns. Considering that you will already require extra buildings mods for some factions even with the tier 1 and tier 2 slots mods, going up to 20 is in my opinion too much and breaks the campaign flow that I experienced myself as I played with 20 slots for a while. Additionally, considering players' advantage of thoughtful choice of buildings against semi-random AI construction paths, even having access to extra slots for both, with many settlements and without econ nerfing mods, the snowball effect is inevitable. Please keep that in mind if you're planning to play white. And last but not least, we have tier -1 because we're going underground. Glospeys, BSE, Undercities, etc., which translates to Glospeys, Building Slots Extended, etc. That is another kindly provided updated version of Myxameno's mod, Building Slot Extended, Undercities, Gardens, Sanctums, Cults and Coves. The mod originally required an extra submod to work with UI 3 rows of building slots layout. However, now it requires directly the UI 3 rows mod, and it contains script for them all, conveniently tying up all presented mods. I am happy to say that I am in contact with Glospey in regards to extra foreign slots and UI, so any potential future mods and the one I already released containing expansions going down are and will be compatible. These are my top recommendations with submod explanation for building slots mods in 2026. Once again, many thanks to Mixu for Mixer, SudKKS for regional 3 mods UI mod, Myxameno for all slots mods, Solmyr and Glospey for fixer uploads and HungryBat for Chaos Cult expansion. Due to nature of all mentioned mods and that they are frequently patched, you may experience bugs related to updating mods. If that happened to you before, I recommend checking out my recent video about Mod Manager in 2026 and hidden feature corrupting people's games. See ya.